So we calculate everything with the special order and without a special order. So it says in the second requirement, it says by what percentage would operating income increase or decrease if the order had been accepted. So as you can see, the our operating income was 2.1 million. We increase it to almost 2.4 million. So we increase it. It will increase, and then in order to calculate what percentage, you just need to divide 2,361,660 divided by 2,100,000. It gives you 1.12, which is 12%. So it's 12% point. Let's put the decimal 12.46. And that's a good answer. And it says, do you agree with the suggestion? It says, so some people may criticize the president for being too flexible or stubborn. So the president reject their offer because he wants the 8% full cost. So he's not flexible. The cost to the company was foregoing of the amount that you are losing. It's 261. So by rejecting, you are not getting that money. And these are the type of decision that the manager are rendering. So it's not something that he can do. He's thinking about the market, not just the profit. So that's it for the first question. So since we have lots of time on this video, I will go start the second question as well. So here, read everything that you need again, and then I will start the question. Don't you don't need to read all of these requirements. So we'll go them by step. But read the question, read the numbers, and we will solve it. So here we have to fill out the table first. So we have sales, then we have variable expenses. So we have to find out the variable expenses, which consist of manufacturing and selling and administrative. And then for sure we have the total variable expenses. And when we have the variable expenses, we can calculate the contribution margin. Then we go to the fixed expenses. And again, we have manufacturing and selling and administrative. And then at the end, we have the total and operating cost. That's good so far. Now we have to calculate the total number that we have here. So the total sales and the per unit cost. So for the total sales, we have 75 million here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we have the per unit cost, so $30. For our manufacturing cost, which is the variable manufacturing cost, the question gives us $25 million. So 25 million as our variable. I'm missing 10. Yes. So 25 millions, and our selling and administrative, which is a variable again, it's 28,750,000. The number is right here. So if you want to calculate per unit, so 250, how many units are we selling here? 2.5 million. So we have, so it will be $10. No need to calculation here, but for the other one we need the calculator. So 28,750,000 divided by 2.5 million, it's $11.50. So the total will be So this number plus 2,500,000, it's way bigger than what I expected. So again, 2,500,000 plus 2,080,175,000, 5,353,000,000. Everything is 25 million and 28 million. I'm talking about so 25 million and 28 million and 750,000. So it will add up to 53 million and 750,000 dollar. We have the summation here as well. $20.50. So our contribution margin will be 21,250,000, and this minus this will be 8.5. So now we don't have the fixed cost, but we know how to calculate it. We know that the cost of goods minus the variable manufacturing cost minus the fixed manufacturing cost will be the variable one. So the total of the variable manufacturing plus fixed manufacturing should be equal to the cost of goods sold. So $35 million minus $25 million, $10 million as the fixed manufacturing cost. And for the selling and administrative, its total is the same. So we have the total of 35 million here. We have 28 million and 750 over there. So we have 35 million here minus 28 million and 750,000. It's a 6,250,000. So the total will be 16,250,000. So our operating income is this number minus that number, which is $5 million, as you can see without calculation. So now we have to calculate the per unit. The per unit is just dividing 10 million by 10 million divided by 2.5 million. It's $4 here. You don't need those zeros. So 6.25 million divided by 2.5, it's $2.50. Add these two together and deduct this from the other one. So $2. Now we have check for the answer, and that's a correct answer for this part. And the next one is kind of easy. So it's asking for our full manufacturing cost and variable cost and everything. So our full manufacturing cost is the summation of the variable and fixed manufacturing cost, which is the cost of goods sold. And we already have that number. So $35 million. But we will calculate the per unit later. So the variable cost is again this number plus this number. So our variable cost in total will be, no, sorry, the total variable cost, we have it over here, 53,750,000 dollar. Our full cost, which is the total of cost that we are paying, variable, the fixed and everything, is $70 million, because your operating income is $5 million, your sales is 75, so it's a 70, and I'm run out of the time in the middle of the question, so I will continue it in the next part.